All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing MGS2. And today we're going to be finishing up the last of the snake tails. And then it's all dog tags. It's not all dog tags from here on out, but it's kind of mainly dog tags from here on out after that. So enjoy the last snake tail while it lasts. All the reading while it lasts. Enjoy it. It'll be the last time. And then it's all, not all, it's mostly dog tags. Hold on, I gotta do that. And I also gotta do that. Yeah. And then, boom. Well, hello, Sentai. Hello, Raiden. Are you ready for the last snake tail? The last of Metal Gear reading? That one really wanted to explode. It did not want to open without, what's it? Without leaving an impression. I've been waiting for this? Been waiting for what? Specifically the last snake tail? What is it going to be? What am I getting into? Oops. External gazer. Let's see what this is about. I opened the door to strut B. I went out on the AB connecting bridge. No enemies sighted. Otacon gave me instructions via codec. Listen carefully, Snake. I'll explain again. Our target this time is that mysterious unidentified monster that got the whole world in an uproar. They call it the Gurlugon. What is he talking about? The only ones in an uproar are Otacon and Mei Ling, and I bet they're the only ones using that nickname too. That's what I was thinking anyway, but I didn't say anything. Otacon continued. I think you already know this, but do not hurt the target. Take a picture of it before it has a chance to get away. You've made it this far, so don't do anything stupid. My hands were tied. Ridiculous or not, a mission is a mission. I made up my mind and began walking across the AB connecting bridge. What the hell is this about to be? What the hell is the Gurlugon? I have no idea what here comes the airplane thing you might be referring to. I have no idea. Hello? Okay, M9. And that's about it. What the fuck is that? No. Hold on. I stared in stunned silence at the churning whirlpool the sea had become. The surface of the sea was beginning to rise. No question about it. Something huge was getting ready to make an appearance. My mysterious, ludicrous quest, my so-called monster search mission, looked to be coming to an unexpected conclusion. How did I get involved in this ridiculous mission? It all began 3 days ago. I was testing Otacon's latest invention, the VR system at Philanthropy's hideout in New York. Let's do a bunch of Metal Gear reviews. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed them. What do you mean VR mission? I should have saved. Why am I doing a VR mission? What? The fuck is this? Oh, freeze. There we go. Got your ass. Why am I here? What is happening? Snake was testing it out? Yeah, but I thought we were done with VR missions. I did 511 of these already. Surely we're done. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for Snake Tales, not rerunning the VR missions. Why am I here? I think I could. Uh-oh. Must have been the wind. Man, at least it's not like the... What's it? The MGS1 Snake VR missions. Because Jesus Christ. Just a box? Okay, we don't have the other sensor at least. Wait, that bomb is over there. I'm gonna have to go back. Because what? Why am I doing a fucking VR mission? We were supposed to be done with these. Someone didn't get the memo. Oh, accidentally put the sensor away. Oh. I forget how to even do this. All right, back to the other side. What's going on? Blame Otacon. I blame Kojima. This is all Kojima's fault. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on the Big Shell fighting a monster, apparently. What the fuck is this one? Oh. That's a well-hidden one. Thank you. Okay. The world disappeared before my eyes. As my senses returned to my body, I realized that I wasn't actually on a bomb disposal mission on a tanker. I was sitting in the VR training seat. I pulled off the headset and Otacon turned to speak. That didn't look too good. What happened? I nodded reluctantly. Otacon asked with pride, "What did you think about the new VR system?" "Not bad." "That's all?" Unsatisfied, he cocked his head. "I can't believe it, to tell you the truth. I didn't expect it to work so well." "I know. The VR system incorporates something called the Copplethorne engine. I just got it the other day." "The Copplethorne engine?" Hearing the question, Otacon removed his glasses, a smile on his face. The Copplethorne engine is a quantum calculation system that's been getting a lot of attention in certain quarters recently. "You know about quantum computing, right?" began Otacon. He went on and on. Qubits this and tensor products that. For the next 2 hours and 37 minutes, I regretted my stupidity in having asked. In short, it allows the construction of virtual reality environments containing a hitherto unprecedented amount of information. That information is converted into a signal and conveyed into your brain via the headset, directly synthesizing information for each of your senses while this is a lot, Otacon, while simultaneously cutting off feedback from your actual body. That way, it's possible to realize a virtual reality environment that is completely indistinguishable from the real world, down to lights, sounds, even your sense of smell and touch. He took a breather. I couldn't miss my opportunity. I see. I understand now, I said, trying to get up out of the seat. But Otacon stopped me. Wait a second. Let's try it again. The goal of the next scenario will be to eliminate the enemies and secure an escape path for the hostages on Big Shell. I guess Otacon just couldn't wait to try out his new toy. Reluctantly, I took the seat again. Otacon continued his briefing. Your mission is to eliminate all enemies within a certain period of time. Ready? Here we go. I put the headset back on and closed my eyes. A burst of light flashed through my eyelids. The next moment, I found myself surrounded by a world I could hardly believe was a mere construct. The fuck does hitherto mean? That one took me a second. And it's another actual VR mission. God fucking damn it. I thought that was gonna be like, you know, the whole rest of the Snake Tale was starting there. No. No, it's another actual VR mission again. Thank you, Kojima.
Freeze.
Saw a lot of vision cones right there for a second. Oh.
Freeze.
Yes. And these VR missions are fucking easy compared to what we were doing near the end before.
I need to. What's going on? Respond.
Nothing.
Is something wrong?
No. I don't think they're gonna do an investigation. I don't think they do it in VR. It's been a minute. Shit. Oh. Yes! Got your ass. Sneaky beaky like. I can aim. Don't worry about it. Where's the goal? Back this way? Yeah. Sweet. We're just doing VR missions in a snake tail. Awesome. What the fuck is this? And more text. God. It's like the worst of both of them. It's a VR mission snaked. It's just VR missions with text in between. The VR simulation ended. The all too real virtual reality disappeared and the senses returned to my body. I removed the headset. How was it? Asked Otacon. I told him what I'd noticed during my 2 trials. It's well done, no question, but it feels kind of unnatural, like something's wrong with my senses. Unnatural? In what way? It's tough to explain, but I feel like I'm possessing someone else's body. That's because of the pseudo signal filling your brain. Theoretically, it should be possible to replicate the exact same stimulus as from the sensory structures of your physical body. Midway through my discussion with Otacon, the door opened and in strode Mei Ling. Hey, check this out. Mei Ling threw us the tabloid she'd brought with her. A monster at Big Shell? Oh my god. I see. I see what it is. It was an article describing the appearance of some kind of huge creature near Big Shell. The title shouted, "A monster at Big Shell?" Sorry, hiccup. Completely ridiculous. So what? I said without hesitation. Mei Ling blinked in surprise. So what? It's a monster, Snake. Otacon hit the table. That's right, it's a monster. That picture has to be fake. It was the most normal opinion in the world, but you wouldn't have known by the way they glared at me. Finally, they simply decided to ignore me. It sounds incredible, doesn't it, Mei Ling? A monster in New York? It's amazing. I agree, it's amazing. Too amazing. So it's at Big Shell. I want to go and see it. Hey Otacon, I have an idea. How about catching the monster? What do you say? Great idea. Let's get him. It'd be a real boon to biology. No, I take that back. To all of the sciences. That's right. Hey, do you think we could get a lot of customers if we built a monster zoo? Of course. Judging from the dorsal fin, I think this monster must have come from underwater. What do you think? Maybe. What about making stuffed animals or t-shirts? Not bad, but I can't help... What am I reading? But I can't help thinking that it might be a messenger from space, you know? Oh, totally. But we'd better register a trademark first. They excitedly kept on with what seemed to be a totally disjointed conversation. I couldn't believe they were actually considering it, but I had to ask. Hey, I hope you're not serious about catching this thing. Otacon regarded me with utter shock. Wake up, Snake. We're talking about a monster here. Mei Ling kicked a chair. He's right. This is about a monster. But Otacon leaned towards me. A monster of unknown origin has appeared. As a scientist, I can't simply ignore it. Do I have to remind you about philanthropy's financial situation? We don't even know if we have enough to cover our rent this month, snapped Mei Ling, fire in her eyes. But what do you propose instead of catching it? Are you just going to quietly let this opportunity slip by, you coward? But, Otacon and Mei Ling kept up their simultaneous tirade as I hesitated. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. At this point, there was nothing to say except, okay. That's the story. And so I came to Big Shell. That was about 3 hours ago. This is certainly something. Wait. We're on a different bridge now. Am I caught up? Am I back? Where are we now? Oh my fucking god, you've got to be kidding. I contacted Otacon via codec as I entered Strut C. What's up, Snake? Found any clues? Asked Otacon. Negative, but I've seen some strange people wandering around. I told Otacon about the soldiers I'd seen on the CD connecting bridge. Otacon replied, I bet they're trying to get Gurlugon, just like we are. I don't think. It has to be, he swore with confidence. Anyway, just move ahead without getting caught. Most of the sightings of Gurlugon have been southwest of the Big Shell. Head for the AB connecting bridge. I'd come this far, so there was nothing to do but follow Otacon. I started moving towards the AB connecting bridge. Still before the very beginning. This AO3 reading goes really hard. The MGS2 fanfics in Snake Tales are genuinely incredible. can't get caught. Then they'll know I'm here for Gurlugon.
Freeze.
Good night. We're going. There might be items. I can't go yet. What if there are items? See. How could I leave if there are possibly pieces of loot to be found? You ever hear people refer to the items in Metal Gear as loot? I feel like I might be like the first person to do that shit.
Who's there? Freeze.
Sweet. That honestly was not a bad way of getting rid of him. Damn. I do not. Oh, I have chaff though. I was like, do I have a pistol to shoot this thing down with? That should do. Good thing I looked for items. Granted, it was one drone, so I definitely could have just gotten away with it anyway, but it's fine. Whoa, my bad. Maybe the M9 is overpowered as early as MGS2, and I just never really noticed it. Because the more time that I spend with the game, the more that I'm just like, oh, guard instantly pops tranquilizer dart. I think I was just so, what's it? Infatuated with the trank gun the first time I played 2 that I didn't notice. But it kind of just immediately destroys the balance. Even before MGS3. And then MGS3, I didn't really notice it there either. Hold on. Anyway, that's the story. Here I am, forced to hunt down a monster, and it looks as though something's about to appear before my very eyes. At this point, there's nothing to do but get ready. I checked over the camera. I have no idea what I'm about to see, but I'm going to shoot first and ask questions later. Shoot with the camera. You get it, chat? It's gonna shoot first. That's terrible. That's so bad. Oh God! The monster from another dimension. Gurlugon. Wait, he's over there? I hear him. Oh my God! It's a monster! Oh my God, what is it? That's a good one. That's a money shot right there. What? Excuse me? Oh my. Okay, this was not expected. Where's my loot? Oh, all 4 of them. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't go through the door either. What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck? Okay, what is happening? Get out of my way, screamed Olga. She wasn't armed. She didn't seem to be making a move to attack. I began talking to her as I holstered my gun. What are you doing here? Olga smiled a little, but something about her smile wasn't right. She looked so different. She didn't carry the sense of darkness and tragedy I remembered. In fact, she looked like a totally different woman. Don't get too friendly. I'm not the me that you know, and I don't know the me that you do know. What are you talking about? I'm looking for the key to get back to my universe, and that strange creature is it. It doesn't belong in your universe. Neither do I. We're from a different place. And your universe is in trouble too if you just ignore things. I just couldn't wrap my brain around Olga's story. I was lost. Grinding her teeth, Olga looked down to the surface of the sea. Damn, he's getting away. Listen, check the VR system. It's allowing you to peek into another universe. That's what's causing all this trouble, shouted Olga as she jumped from the connecting bridge. Wait! I leaned over the railing, but Olga had already disappeared into the sea. Olga's henchmen were jumping into the sea one after another. I was left on the connecting bridge alone. I couldn't see Gurlugon anymore. Oh my god, what? Okay. Hello, False. And goodbye, Tibbet. And that's about it. Kojima. What?
Here's to MGS2.
Wait, hold on. Huh? Didn't you just... Did I read that right? Am I crazy? Hold on. I can't see because of my fancy new chat thing. Hold on a second. Whatever that was just didn't come through to me. Here's to MGS2? I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Didn't you just get a member gifted like yesterday or the day before? How'd you just... Thank you for the member, question mark? Does it let you send like a TTS with it? I'm so confused, genuinely. Am I crazy? Am I losing it? Thank you, Swift, maybe? I don't know. I'm genuinely very confused by that. Okay. Anyway, 16 pages. Whew. My photo of Gurlugon sat on the table at the hideout. No sign today? I asked Mei Ling. No, looks like it hasn't shown up today either. It had been a week. No new sightings of Gurlugon. No one knew where he'd show up next. Maybe he'd never show up ever again. I believed Olga. It didn't seem like she was lying. And what's more, the existence of that ridiculous monster was proof in and of itself. There was no way something like that could live in our world, but it might be possible in another. Otacon brought up a theory about parallel universes. As usual, Otacon gave far more of an explanation than necessary, but in a nutshell, the idea was that rather than a single universe, there were countless universes existing in parallel. That meant that one universe might be exactly the same as mine, except the number of hairs on my head was off by 1. In another universe, civilization might have sprung from Paramecia. I don't even know what that word is. There could even be a universe full of monsters. Otacon thought these universes were supposed to be mutually exclusive, but for some reason had begun randomly intersecting. That was how the Olga we knew became switched with an Olga from a parallel universe, and how that monster came to be in ours. And Otacon warned me that the phenomenon seemed to be progressing as we spoke. But if his theory was correct, we were in for big trouble. For example, it was possible that in an hour, I might switch with another version of myself from a different universe. Otacon might have already switched with a different Otacon. What would happen to us if we switched to another universe, say, where the moon was about to collide with the Earth or something. It was simply impossible to predict what might happen next. Fortunately, the moon hadn't smashed into us yet, or at least not in our universe. Of course, that didn't guarantee we'd be safe tomorrow. How's the analysis of the VR system coming? Otacon shook his head. I'm not getting anything at all. Otacon looked sick when he heard Olga had said that the VR system was the root of the problem. He told me that the Copplethorn engine, the heart of the new VR system, was a quantum computational device designed by Dr. Copplethorn, but the principles behind it remained unknown. He opened the housing, a literal black box, and found nothing inside except some mysterious circuits, clattering gears, and what appeared to be some iron spheres. But somehow, it worked. That's probably why it was such a source of excitement for some people. Pseudoscience aficionados had examined the thing, but the only conclusions thus far had centered around the possibility that it made use of components from UFOs or artifacts from a lost civilization. Meaning nobody had figured out what made it tick. And what's more, nobody had ever seen this Dr. Copplethorn himself or herself either. So what was the connection between this mysterious VR system and the collision of parallel universes? Olga had said that the root of the problem was the VR system's peeking into other universes, but Mei Ling had her own theory. The Copplethorn engine-based VR system wasn't simply constructing a virtual reality through its calculations, but managed to get around the wall separating the parallel universes, peering into parallel realities that satisfied certain requirements, and incorporating that information into the VR system's virtual reality construct. Perhaps that observation and the interference was creating a disturbance in the parallel universes. But that wasn't all, said Mei Ling. Perhaps Olga was searching for the Gurlugon because it was the cause of the distortion among the parallel universes. The Gurlugon had become the fulcrum around which space had warped, and if that was true, there would be no way to stop the distortion without getting rid of the Gurlugon itself. And for that reason, we continued searching for the Gurlugon. We'd lost all trace of the monster and hadn't made any further progress into analyzing the VR system, but the disturbance of the parallel universes might well be continuing. It was possible that some of the universes might even be in peril, and it was equally possible that our universe could follow the same path moments later. We were completely frazzled. Suddenly, Mei Ling spoke. If killing Gurlugon will make things right, there might be a way. What do you mean? Otacon raised his face, and Mei Ling began her explanation. If it's true that the VR system can interfere with other parallel universes, why not Why not try killing Gurlugon within the VR system? That could mean we're actually killing the original Gurlugon, and the Gurlugon in our universe could disappear. Isn't that just a little too extreme, objected Otacon? To which Mei Ling shot back. We can't just sit back and stare at the photo. We've got to do something. You agree with me, right, Snake? I'm not sure, I answered. Her logic seemed extreme no matter how I looked at it. But at the same time, I had the feeling that I'd end up doing it anyway. Doing something for the sake of doing it wasn't the answer. But I had to agree we still hadn't come up with a solution to the problem. A few hours later, I squared off against Gurlugon inside the VR system. What is happening? What the fuck? Oh my god! It's the Gurlugon! Jesus! Okay, I have no weapons. I can't move. Wow! Oh, a ration. Oops. You son of a bitch. Ow! There's the stinger. Missed. Now take this. I can't see. Hold on. Oh my god. It's getting so small. That's what she said. Sorry, can't help it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this the prequel to Survive? I think so. Shoot him in the nipple diamond. Get it. Get it. Oh my god, no. I don't think there was anything even in there. Oh, there's something in there. Canon to Survive in the same way that Drakengard, or the ending of Drakengard created the Nier universe. That makes sense. Except there's no rhythm game final boss here. This is what a real boss fight looks like. Take notes, Hyoko Taro. This is what your final boss should be like. You just take one of the basic enemies and you make them really big, and then you put starfish on their backs so that they look kind of like Godzilla, and boom. Final boss right there. That's a real, proper final boss fight. Oh my god. 19 pages? Dude. Gurlugon defeated. We turned the VR system off, but somehow I still wasn't convinced. I removed the headset and spoke to Otacon. So, do you think we really did it? Otacon shrugged. Looked like he felt the same way I did. Just then, Mei Ling said, "Of course the mission has succeeded." I saw a wicked smile on her face. "We've just lost the only way to restore the parallel universes to normal." "What did you say?" I said, rising from the seat. Mei Ling responded, "There's no question that the Gurlugon was the singularity that represented the warp in the parallel universes. But the only way to restore the space as we know it wasn't destroying the singularity. The solution was to capture the singularity, perform a counter-unitary conversion via the Copplethorne engine, thereby dispersing the wave function to its state before convergence." Mei Ling continued, her voice full of satisfaction. "Anyway, the disappearance of the singularity means the disappearance of the only method to restore space, too." "Who are you?" Mei Ling sneered at Otacon's cry. "To borrow Olga's words, I'm not the Mei Ling you know, but no hard feelings, okay? I was just following someone's orders to complete a certain objective." "Someone? Who?" I asked her back. "My husband," Mei Ling replied sweetly. "I believe he's called Solidus in your universe." Dog, what the fuck? "Solidus?" we screamed without thinking. Mei Ling slowly pointed at a wall and said, "Oh, speak of the devil." Just then, the wall exploded. Debris poured from the gap. Dust enveloped the area, and Solidus Snake, clad in a powered suit, stood in the middle. Solidus said to Mei Ling, "Kept you waiting, huh?" "Honey, Mei Ling threw herself into Solidus's arms. I dove for Solidus. He fired a missile from his snake hand. I can't. No, I don't think I can read this. Dude, no. Oh. Okay, I barely made it through the kept you waiting, huh? And then they just said, fired a missile from his snake hand. Oh my god. A dazzling flash, an explosion. I was thrown against the wall. I lost consciousness momentarily. By the time I managed to get to my feet, I saw Solidus cradling Mei Ling and escaping through the hole he'd just blown in the wall. In the end, I couldn't keep up with Solidus. Otacon and I discussed what to do next as we stood in our half-destroyed hideout. If they were telling the truth, we just lost the way to restore the balance of the parallel universes. But there still had to be something we could do. Finally, Otacon spoke. What about Olga? It wasn't a bad idea. The Olga we'd run into at the Big Shell seemed to have a good grasp of the situation. She might be able to come up with some kind of solution. There was just one problem. Where could she be? I told Otacon my concerns and he nodded with confidence. I have an idea. So what's your skill? Asked Otacon. A beautiful black woman with a slender build was sitting in front of us. What? Did we just time skip? What just happened? Okay. She was too cheerful. She laughed far too often. I've got, like, really good luck. Good luck? Is that a skill? You betcha. Somewhat dismissively, I watched Otacon continue questioning the applicant. Otacon had placed an ad entitled, Wanted, Gurlugon Search Team Members, in the city's main newspaper the other day. Let's catch the mysterious monster with our own hands. We have credible information about where the creature will appear. Experience a plus. Details to be discussed during an interview. Unbelievably, quite a few people had shown up. We'd already met with more than 10 people, but there was still no sign of Olga. We'll contact you later. I really look forward to hearing from you. The woman stood up, gave him a big smile, and left. I said to Otacon, do you really think this is going to work? She has to be on the lookout for information about Gurlugon. She'll show up. But all we've gotten so far are weirdos, like that old man whose skill was backflips and sliding, and yeah, he was funny. Hey! Obviously, Otacon was getting a kick out of the whole scene. Relax, let's wait a little longer. Next, yelled Otacon. The door opened. Lo and behold, in walked Olga. Back in the remains of our hideout, we explained the situation to Olga. After hearing our full account, Olga told us that there was still a way out. It's true that the Gurlugon singularity might have been erased, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all of the singularities in all of the parallel universes have been. A glimmer of hope flashed through Otacon's eyes. You mean there are other singularities? Most likely, but their forms and locations in the parallel universes are unknown. They won't be easy to find. We have some data about Gurlugon. If we analyze its pattern, scan the vicinity of the strange attractor with VR, maybe we can... Otacon and Olga continued their technical discussion. The end result, said Otacon, was settling on a method to find the singularities of other parallel universes by continuously and finely adjusting the wave function parameter of the VR system to mimic the unique pattern generated by a singularity. In other words, it looked like I'd have to make it through a series of VR constructs. Preparations were made faster than I expected. I returned to the seat of the VR system. Otacon said, I'll tell you as soon as I locate the singularity. Until then, I want you to continue clearing VR stages. But be careful, I don't think Solidus will just take this sitting down. You may run into the traps, into traps. Stay alert. Otacon initialized the VR system. A virtual reality spread before my eyes. Audible groan. They straight up just said, oh yeah, you're just gonna have to do a bunch of VR missions. Motherfuckers. I already did these! Get fucked. Oh. It's a little awkward.
I'm under attack. Stay
No, you're not. No.
somebody there.
No. That works? Okay. That works? I can just let go of him and run? And I have time? Okay. Located any singularities? I asked Otacon. No, not yet, echoed Otacon's voice through the VR construct. Let me try a different setting. I'm getting ready. Hold on a minute. I was left alone in the virtual reality. You must have figured out how to find singularities using VR, Snake, but you won't find one. Boomed a voice suddenly from out of nowhere. It was Solidus. I called Otacon. Otacon, it's Solidus. I know. I detected him from my end too. He's hacking into the VR system, but he hasn't gotten full control yet. Let's hurry into the next VR construct. Are you ready? A new VR space spread in front of my eyes. I love him saying that. A virtual reality spread in front of my eyes. This is an easy one. Easy peasy one. Come on. Give me something at least a little difficult. Jeez. Oh. Shit. Shit. I knew it. Oh no. No! I take it back. I take it back. It's hard.
Great.
Every single VR segment took longer than their campaign to 100%. No, we haven't finished the campaign 100%. Doing every VR mission took a little over twice as long as just playing through the story of MGS2, like, really slowly took me. Like, I really went slow during MGS2's main story, and we did, like, a 15-hour playthrough. Just, like, genuinely going so slow and listening to, like, all the codecs and everything, right? And then the VR missions took, like, I think 34 hours to do. Something like that. But we have to go back and do all the dog tags that are scattered across all the difficulties for the campaign. So we're technically not done. And that takes a long time because you actually just have to play through it 5 times, once on each difficulty, and get a dog tag from every single guard in the game. So that's gonna take a fucking minute. Anyway. How are you doing, Otacon? I asked, empty on air. Wait. No, sorry, I thought he meant like he was out of breath or something. No, I asked empty air, as in there's nothing there. I got it. Otacon's voice answered. I detected a likely pattern, but it's too far away. Change the settings of your variables and aim for a higher score. Let's try again. I squared off. It looked like I had to get a higher score this time. The VR simulation began again. I'm gonna have to get like the max, like first place score on the shooting mission to progress. Okay. Shit. My combo! Oh my god. No! I don't even know if this is worth it. It's not.
Great.
Well, god damn it, that wasn't first place. That's gotta be it, right?
Congrats, Snake.
Yeah, Otacon. That means first place. Booyah. First person aiming is garbage in this game. Hey, you said it, not me. How are you doing, Otacon? I asked, empty air. Otacon's voice answered. We're getting a lot closer. I'll get ready for the next setting. As soon as I nodded, I heard Mei Ling's voice. They're doing a lot better than we expected, aren't they? Indeed, we'd better change our strategy. We're going to have to somehow block the singularity so they can't get any closer, answered Solidus's disembodied voice. How about using them? It's too dangerous. Even if they did stop Snake, it'd be pointless if the world was destroyed in the process. True enough. Using them has to be our last resort. Everything is in your hands, honey. Their voices were a lot clearer than before. They were definitely getting closer. I yelled to Otacon. Otacon, it's Solidus! I know, their intrusion is progressing. We have to find the singularity before they get full control. Let's go. This is so fucking batshit. What is actually... What am I playing? What the fuck am I playing? I thought it said sneaking, not elimination. I would not have taken that route.
You know what you're doing.
Isn't Olga second? That's fine, right? Otacon, have you sighted a singularity? I asked from inside the VR. I'm picking up a reaction. Hurry to the next goal. Honey, Snake is... I heard Mei Ling click her tongue. I heard it as if she was whispering to me. Solidus answered. I know. It may be time to use them. Get ready. Roger that. I heard Otacon's excited voice. Come in, Snake. Solidus has taken control of the VR system. We don't have much time. Let's begin. It's a sneaking mission. What? Oh, that's right. That's a Raiden thing. Can't do that with Snake.
Is there somebody there?
No. Whoa, this layout's fucky. Hold on. Did they remix this, or was this? No, this can't be right. They have to have remixed this, right? This layout does not feel the same as what I remember. God damn it. Solidus is the only boss you haven't fought yet in Snake Tales? Haven't we fought him? I thought we did fight him. Oh, no, I think because we did it in the boss rush. Don't worry about it, friend. Nothing to see here. Once again, just don't worry about it. Situation is incredibly normal. Don't worry about it. Nothing.
You know what you're doing.
And Fortune, but she doesn't count. Yeah, I guess Fortune's fight isn't actually a fight. So. Oh my god, 16 fucking pages. All right, hold on. There was nothing there. There was no light, no sound, no feeling of temperature or even of height. Was this the singularity? I called Otacon, but it was Solidus who answered. You're in what's called, how can I put this so you can understand it? A gap between parallel universes. Solidus, what are you trying to do? Why are you trying to destroy the universe? I screamed. Destroy? Don't be stupid. This is a correction, back to how things should be. What do you mean? I don't know who created the Copplethorne engine, or where, or when, or even why, but my guess is that it was designed as part of a grid computing system spread between the parallel universes. Grid computing. I'd heard the term from Otacon. It was a technique for creating a networked supercomputer with massive computational abilities by connecting numerous servers. If one could be built spanning across countless parallel universes, it would be possible to obtain near limitless computing power. But when the universe-spanning Copplethorne engine was applied to the VR system, it became a device for controlling possibility itself, Solidus continued. Controlling? That's correct. When a VR system using the Copplethorne engine is instructed to build a virtual reality having a given set of conditions, it selects a group of universes having the potential to satisfy those conditions from among a still indefinite number of parallel universes that still have wave functions that have not converged. It then presents these as the VR construct you see before you. What you call VR training is nothing less than the external observation of and interference with that group of parallel universes. I recalled the bizarre sensation of possessing another person's body when I was engaged in VR training. I suppose that was the sensation of interfering with another universe. Solidus's voice echoed. When you go through VR training, your actions within virtual reality are reflected in a set of corresponding universes. The resulting interference simultaneously acts as observation with regards to a group of still indefinite parallel universes besides the one that is receiving the interference. That means that the possibilities of the universe converge on the conditions corresponding to the actions you took. For example, let's say you just killed an enemy soldier within the VR simulation. That means that the universe containing the killed soldier was observed and made definite. In other words, universes where that soldier had not been killed lose their indefinite potential and are erased from existence, Solidus continued. This is fucking crazy. The only universe permitted to exist in the end is the one that doesn't contradict the actions you took in the VR simulation. Do you realize what this means? When your game is over in the VR system and you try again, the potential for existence for that very universe is denied and eliminated as never having existed. That means that every single time you replay the game, an uncounted number of universes are destroyed. I was in total shock. The disturbance of the parallel universes you've seen is a distortion generated by external interference. I suppose you could see it as the death cries of a... Jesus, fuck. I suppose you could see it as the death cries of the universes that have been killed off. The singularities are a condensed form of that distortion. I had a flashback of Olga, the Gurlugon, and Mei Ling. If this disturbance had really been caused by external interference, that means my own universe is receiving interference from VR systems in other universes? Of course. Haven't you ever felt like your body wasn't your own? Like you took an unexpected action after the fact? Or you were able to do something that you didn't think was possible? That's because of interference from other universes. Perhaps the reason you were able to topple Shadow Moses is because of a helping hand from someone in another universe. Solidus's laugh echoed through the space. Through my research into parallel universes, I learned that I was killed many times in different worlds. I decided to protect my selves. Good localization, Konami. I refuse to recognize any universe where I am killed, and that's why I decided to make things right with the VR system. I interfere with— Wait, did he mean selves? Wait a fucking minute. Wait, no, that's not even— He decided to protect himself, like all of the Soliduses. Oh my fucking god. I thought that was bad grammar. No, that's actually what he meant. This shit is so goofy. What the fuck is happening? Sorry, where was I? That was distracting. I interfere with other parallel universes using the VR system and control them such that I won't die there. I don't care how much of a disturbance I create or how many contradictory universes are eliminated. The only thing that's important is my survival. Period. That's crazy. Do you really have the right to criticize me? Haven't you refused to recognize your own failures within the VR simulation by retrying a level again? Solidus laughed at my lack of a comeback. This conversation is over. I won't give up the singularity, and I can't let you restore the universes that I have corrected. So I'd like you to stay here forever, he spat. You're going to regret forcing me to break the seal. They will be here soon. A loathsome unit, infamous in uncountable universes, hated and feared by all. Their presence alone has the ability to destroy a world. They are children of darkness on whom is focused the combined hate of the entire universe. The Princess of Hell and the Prince of Chaos. Allow me to introduce Rose and Jack. A dazzling light enveloped everything. What in the actual fuck is going on? The picture change. Jack, Earth to Jack. Rose leaned over the table. Oh my god. Wait, no, chat. Wait. Is this? Is this a commentary on how the player base hated Raiden? Earth to Jack, Rose leaned over the table. She cocked her head and looked into my eyes. What's wrong? You looked out of it. I gently stroked Rose's hair. I was enchanted by your eternal beauty. Very funny, Jack. Rose became as bashful as a little girl. I'm being serious. Rose touched my hand. Do you remember what day tomorrow is? What, March 21st? Yeah. Of course. It's the luckiest day of my entire life. The day I met you, I said. Wrong. Really? Yep. Rose puffed out her cheeks. I'm sorry. I think of how lucky I am to have met you every day, so I always think of the anniversary as being right around the corner. That doesn't exactly make sense, but I'm happy to hear it anyway, smiled Rose. By the way, your mission this time is to defuse all bombs. Good luck. My vision darkened. Just then, I thought I heard someone calling me from far away. For some reason, the voice seemed very familiar. Snake, that's Solidus's trap. Wake up! Is this just supposed to be a joke about how much people hated Raiden? I think that's all this is. This is just a joke about people hating Raiden and Rose, isn't it?
Freeze. More.
We're defusing bombs? Okay, at least it's not proximity bombs. The mid Snake Tail perspective change to Raiden is kind of crazy. This whole campaign was a shitpost. It was all building to this joke. The Prince and Princess of Darkness, most hated in every universe, Raiden and Rose. Incredible. Just absolutely flawless work. Shit. No! There. It had to be done. This is absolute cinema. I cannot believe what is happening. This is the craziest one so far. This is the most insane Snake Tail of the bunch. I'm smack in the middle of the battleground on a mission. The roar of cannons and gunfire punctuate the darkness. Conditions are unbelievably harsh this time around. No one on either side is without injury, and the bodies of the dead lie sprawled everywhere. It's hell on earth. I instinctively duck, feeling a bullet cut through the air inches away. Just then, the codec rings. It's Rose. Do you want to... Jack? What happened to the mission? I'm in the middle of it. Oh, that's right. What is it? Rose hesitated for a moment before she spoke. Jack, I need to talk. Talk? Yes, it's very important, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Why is she telling me now about something she wants to discuss tomorrow? Confused, I put the question to her. Why not now? Rose eagerly said, all right, I'll tell you. Jack, I'm carrying. This is just a shitpost. A heavy silence filled the air. Finally, Rose seemed to make up her mind. I think I'm gaining weight. I'm getting love handles. What should I do? What should you do? I didn't notice at all. Really? But my old skirt is getting kind of tight on me. If it really bothers you that much, why don't you just start working out? I'll even join you if you like. That's great. How about jogging? Oh, before I forget, your mission this time is to hold up all enemies and get to the goal. Good luck. My vision darkened. Just then, I thought I heard someone calling me from far away. For some reason, the voice seemed very familiar. Snake, get out of Solidus's trap. This is fucking stupid in like the greatest way. This is fucking stupid.
Freeze. There's somebody
Ooh, why are you going that way?
Freeze.
Jack, you're great.
Thank you. The music makes it so much better too. Rose and I were having dinner at a riverside restaurant. Rose was beautiful this night, as usual. A bit of wine had made her already cute cheeks all rosy. Just as the main dish was being served, the Colonel ran up to the table. Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday. Colonel, what's wrong? Were you abducted by aliens again? The Colonel became upset. I can't fuck. Dude, this is so good. The Colonel became upset. Aliens? What the hell? There's no such thing as aliens. I highly disapprove. What is it then? Making a visible effort to calm himself, the Colonel began his story. Listen carefully. There's a barley field behind my house. Thursday night, I saw something. Many things. Flashing in there. When I went into the field the next morning, I discovered that the stalks of barley had been flattened into huge circular patterns. They were very complex. What do you think? Huh? I was at a loss for words, but Rose answered on my behalf. You know, I think it's some kind of message. The colonel said in a shaky voice, I thought so. I guess I'll need some scissors then. Anyway, your mission this time is to destroy all targets and head to the goal. Stay focused. My vision darkened. Just then, I thought I heard someone calling me from far away. For some reason, the voice seemed very familiar. Snake, you're caught in Solidus's trap. Get out of VR mode. This is getting worse and worse. The aliens joke. It's so wacky. I can't get over it. I can't believe this is actually just in the game. Oh, come on. That was clearly a bullseye. Ah! Oh. God, the fucking aiming in MGS2 sometimes, man. Oh, wait, no, one of the targets is right there. Where's the last one gonna be? Use a mouse? A mouse would be even worse. This game wasn't made for mouse. They did add it to the collection in a patch after the collection first came out. They did eventually add mouse and keyboard support though. Rose and I were taking a walk in the park early one afternoon. The sunlight filtered down through the treetops. We walked to a pond and sat down on a bench. As I put my arm around Rose, somebody jumped out of the pond with an odd squeal. It was Vamp. Pulling out a knife, he threw it directly at us. Protecting Rose with my body, I drew my gun and shot down the knife. I continued firing. A bullet struck Vamp between the eyes, knocking him to the ground. But groaning slightly, he stood back up again. I heard Rose's trembling voice. I don't believe it. How? Licking a trickle of his blood with his long tongue, Vamp replied, I died once already. I can't die. I'm resisting doing the voice. I can't die twice. Rose nodded. Well, I guess it can't be helped then. Squealing again, Vamp lunged towards the pond, landing directly on the pond's surface. He ran across while yelling, Your mission this time is to take out all enemies and get to the goal. Go now. My vision darkened. Just then, I thought I heard someone calling me from far away. For some reason, the voice seemed very familiar. Snake, get out of VR. Turn it off. Exit. Oh, I have to push the exit button after the exercise, don't I? I knew that. I just wanted to get all of the funny interactions and stuff. Obviously, I knew that I was just supposed to press exit, of course. Oh, whoa, whoa. If you exit, you miss out on the funny text. We've gotten enough funny text, right? I was enveloped in an overpoweringly bright light. The next moment, I was thrown into a huge space with a mysteriously lit floor surface. I could hear Otacon's voice. Snake, Snake, are you okay? I shook my head to clear a mild headache. It felt like I'd been dreaming for a long time. I've completely retaken control of the VR system from Solidus, said Otacon excitedly. That's good. So where's the singularity? I found it. It's there. You're in the singularity. Now we can start returning the universes to normal. Just then, I felt something huge closing in from the front. A Metal Gear ray emerged from the darkness. Then a second one. Then more, right after the others. Otacon screamed, "It's Solidus's final attempt to stop us. I need a little more time to finish things on my end. Just hold on for a little bit." The Metal Gear ray units closed in. I squared off against them. I'd have to fight until Otacon finished his work. It's funny if you see how far this can go. I'm sure it does just get progressively more and more stupid if you keep going with it. I mean, it already was getting pretty stupid, like where we were. I got time. I did have time. I'm glad I was right about that. I wish I had time. Can we stop with the missiles? Calm down. Huge opportunity. And it really doesn't do anywhere near as much damage just shooting them in the face. Shit. Is he gonna? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what? Why can I not lock on? Fuck you, bitch. Oh, damn. No, not. Yeah, the laser hurts. I should not be doing that. I didn't. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you know one thing that kind of sucks about my new like custom chat that I was showing off yesterday? I can't see my poll on YouTube chat. I can't see how people are voting, as if I don't know which game is winning, but I want to know by how much. I want to know how the bracket voting is going today. Chat, how much of the vote does MGS4 have right now? Because it's winning, right? But like, by how much? Hold on, I need to not be bleeding, so if you could just wait. 1000% for VR missions? No, can't be true. What the fuck? I never see them actually use those missiles. Like, I knew it existed, but I never see them actually use it. Wild. 87%. To the 13% of you, why? Why? Look, I'm not upset. I would just like to know. I would like some insight, that's all. Ooh, okay. Is it just because you like to torture me? Is that why? Actually, I like MGS 1's VR missions a lot. MGS 2's are better, to be honest, but holy fuck, why are there so goddamn many? Like, it's so unnecessary to do 500. Yes, I figured. Why? Why not? What? That just did no damage to him. Like, not even the normal face shot damage. Hey, Otacon, how many Rays am I fighting here? I thought you just needed a minute to wrap things up. Especially because most were reused. That's true as well. Because, like, MGS 1, I think, has, what, a flat 300 missions in its VR missions? But all of them are unique missions. Like, they're all, like, actual tailor-made missions. MGS 2 is kind of like 80-ish missions just repeated on loop, right? This wasn't a fair poll. This is your guys' voting. I didn't choose these. Your voting led to this. When I came to, I once again found myself in what Solidus had called the gap between the parallel universes. I heard Otacon's happy voice from somewhere. Snake, we did it. Everything went perfectly on my end. Space has begun to repair itself. Exactly like it was before I spoke to thin air. Should be. You should be pulled into our universe soon. But it looks like the repairs are occurring sequentially. It could be some time before everything goes back to normal. Snake! Echoed Solidus's angry voice. There was a flash of light, and when I opened my eyes, I found myself standing atop the destroyed Federal Hall along with Solidus. Solidus drew his swords. I said, just stop. It's over. The universe is repairing itself. No, it's not over. If I manage to kill you here, at least one universe will where I survive will be made definite. Stop it. There has to be another way. In returning to my universe. I'm returning to my universe. I have no intention of interfering with yours. There's no reason for us to fight. But Solidus merely laughed at my words. Readying his swords, he fixed me with a piercing, menacing stare. Enough talk. Fight me! Oh god. Wait, I don't get a sword? Wait, the fuck? What do you mean I don't get a sword? Snake doesn't have a sword? Snake should probably have a sword, like, right about now for this specific moment. Ah! Oh my god, he can just block. Oh my fucking... Ah! Stupid bitch. They call me Steve Fox the way I'm throwing out these jabs. Counter hit jabs. Back one. Back one. Oh my god, I'm really dying. Holy shit. Oh. I'm getting... Oh, I didn't get lit on fire that time. Oop, that time I didn't. Oh, I just couldn't even hit him there. What's the button? Ow!
Let's go.
Snake Tail's final boss fight is fucking crazy. There's like, yeah, you fought Solidus before, but what if you did it with no weapons?
Let's go.
Oh, shit, got tripped.
Let's go. Die. Take this.
Yeah, keep doing that, you stupid bitch. It's clearly working. Oh. Oh no! Ah! Put me down! No! No! Oh, okay.
Take this.
I think he has life lead. No! No.
Let's go.
It's okay. You ever been in a Chol Tekken stream before? This is where the wins happen. Historically, that's just how this goes. Sibling fight, sibling rules. Yeah, he gets the power armor and the 2 katanas, and I get nothing. Because he's older. Well, actually, no. Wait, is he older? Did we ever even get, like, clarification on that, actually? Genuine question. When was Solidus born? It was after the other 2, right?
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's the youngest, isn't he? But he's also the oldest because of the weird, you know, rapid, intentional aging genes. Which clearly, like, it must have been a planned plot point at this point in the series. But just like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. He's older? Is he? I don't think he is. Wiki says 72. Yeah, weren't the other twins 71? Or am I misremembering? I think Solidus they made after the other 2, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, also 72. Which one was first? The twins or this bitch? Do we know? Ow! Fuck.
Is that the best you could do?
Stupid bitch. Get back one. Told you, Steve Fox. Oh. Shit. I don't know who decided we're doing this with no weapons, but they're a fucking psycho. I hate them.
Take this.
I don't know how I'm not on fire right now. That hurt.
Let's go.
Oh, bullshit!
You.
I decided katanas were overrated. Give me back my katana. His tracking is crazy. He's the new Clive Rossfield. Dumbest tracking in the game. They had to give it to someone after they took Clive's away. Since he's perfect, he has to be young. I think that he was made after, right? But I don't know. Clearly they were really close regardless. I think he was the third one they made, but I don't remember. I think that all gets clarified further in 4. Yeah, I think in 4 is where they like actually further clarify that. Or maybe it's in the credits of 3, I don't remember. Point being, it's not here. So it's been a minute since whenever they clarified it. Since I saw it, that is. This is winnable. The wiki says Solidus was created later, but gives no date. Interesting. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
Why did he have iframes? Oh my god. He's gonna dash into me. I don't want to take it. I'm more of a giver, personally. Shit! Fuck. Imagine the president practicing with 2 katanas in the White House. He doesn't need practice. He's the perfect soldier. He was coming out the womb with katanas. He was studying the blade inside of Big Mama. Ow.
Is that the best you could do?
Oh.
Is that the best?
Stupid bitch.
Let's go.
The fire is like actually the biggest threat in this whole fight. Oh, I love this attack. Easiest dodge and punish. I shouldn't have rolled. I could have punished that too. Whoa. Yeah, that's a good one. I love that attack if I'm close enough to punish it. Shit! Tiger drop him? I wish. Oh my god. You're such a bitch. Wait, what? I can't punish that? That's crazy! That's not the phase transition? Okay. I wasn't sure. I learned last time that, oh my god, if I crouch right before the phase transition, I guess because the game state doesn't get paused, like technically speaking, I came back with my bleed like fully healed. Bro, I started crawling by accident. Oh. Immediately back. Oh my god. Imagine losing to your younger brother. He has the better genes! His genes! Okay. Had to have been at least 18. That makes no sense. Because, wait a minute. Like, timeline-wise, when did the Les Enfants Terribles project start? Because he's stated to also be a result of that project, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Or unless they retconned it. Maybe it's one of those things where like in MGS2 they say that, but then later on they were like, actually, no. Wait, didn't... Oh man, Solidus, your birthday is fuzzying up the timeline. When did MGS3 take place? Like what year? Oh fuck.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's true. He's old enough to have adopted Raiden. But then that...
Is that the best you could do?
'64. In the 1980s, so he could have been like freshly 18. But then like, is Solidus only like 10 years older than Raiden? Man, this shit is fuzzy as fuck. This shit is so fuzzy. Oh no, there goes a ration. I was trying so hard to not use the first one. Probably. That's so weird when you put it like on the timeline like that. Solidus is only 10 years older than Raiden. Roughly speaking. Accelerated aging, I know, but even then. Just like, huh? Oh god. Places his date of birth at least in 67, which contradicts the timeline.
Is that the best you can do?
I think this is just one of those things where they didn't like think all this through. I think that they just weren't thinking about it quite to this level. Ah, shit. Because, I mean, like, obviously, the entire Metal Gear story is just written as it goes, right? Like, literally every single game in the franchise was just written as it went. And lore was adjusted to be whatever it had to be to facilitate that at any given time. Oh, for fuck's sake, that... They just didn't think it all through. Maybe they forged his date of birth to, you know, allow him to be president, of course. Obviously. That has to be what happened. Jesus fuck. He was 28 when he became president. Wait, hold on. 28. He became president. Well, he wouldn't have become president in 2005. He would have become president in 2004, or maybe re-elected, maybe. In 2004, maybe he was first elected in 2000. Probably 2004, I'll be generous. Although he's not president in 2009. Oh, but didn't they say he resigned, or am I mistaken? Yeah, he resigned after Big Shell, they said, right? God, I don't remember. Holy shit. The lore details are all over the place. Oh, 35. He would have to have been elected unless the Metal Gear timeline is like a year off, like a year later on election cycles than we are. He would have to have been elected 2004. Oh, he did the follow-up, motherfucker. Stupid bitch. Perfect jab. Ow.
Let's go.
I have never had to engage with his mechanics like this before. Oh my god.
What's wrong with you?
It would be fine if he wasn't just invincible on some of his attacks. That shit drives me nuts. Like, some of them, perfectly interruptible with a quick jab. Some of them, jab just doesn't connect because you can't hit him during that attack. If it was just consistent one way or the other, it would be perfect. I could deal with it. But obviously, they weren't designing Solidus to be fought only with melee. Prime Minister age minimum is 20. Dude, could you imagine 25? That's so young to be like leading a nation. That's so incredibly young.
Let's go.
Ow! Oh my god. Like, that's barely older than me, dude. I could not be president. Don't know if I need to say that out loud, but really, like, I couldn't be. That's insane to think about. Oh my god.
Take this. Over here. What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck me sideways. Out of all the snakes, Solidus is the lamest. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Honestly, okay, chat. Listen. I'm gonna say some shit, okay? Hear me out. If it wasn't for his funny British accent and overly eccentric personality, Liquid Snake would not be that interesting. He's entirely carried by like his voice acting and his personality. Outside of that, he wouldn't even be that cool.
What's wrong with you?
Like if Solidus had that kind of like voice performance and personality, he would probably be way fucking cooler than Liquid. Oh god. Look at him, he's got fucking power armor and he dual wields katanas and shoots missiles, I guess. And is also the perfect clone of Big Boss. If he just had a more interesting personality, he would be one of the coolest ones probably. Because like on paper, he should be one of the coolest ones, right? From his snake hand, yes. He shoots missiles from his snake hand. Thank you for reminding me.
What's wrong with you? Let's go.
Oh, I can punish that. In such a good spot to punish it. Oh, I should have done the...
Is that the best you can do?
Come on. Do something, you bitch. He iframes me. Hate him. No, not the fire. That's very punishable. I can take that trade. Wait, the fire doesn't make me bleed though. Wait, but that's kind of a bad thing because now I can't get that health back. What? Why does the fire not make me bleed? I thought it was just, you know, if your health goes below this minimum, you start bleeding. Oh, now it's making me bleed. What the fuck? Was it just a bug? Must have been. There must have been something weird with that interaction. Oh, come on now. Not a bug? One of those two was a bug. Either way. Because the same thing behaved differently, like back to back. So either it's a bug that it didn't make me bleed or a bug that it did after the fact. I don't know which, but one of them was not right. Come on.
Die.
I have to dodge when he starts doing that. I can't like wait and try to punish it. It just doesn't work. Whoa. I thought I was gonna get hit because of the timing, but okay. No! I don't wanna. Son of a bitch. Oh my. Oh my god, what? Okay.
Take this. Over here. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Oh, fuck! No! 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 I started crawling! No! God damn it. You could pay someone else to beat him for you, then take the credit. Yeah, chat, who's more of a god gamer, me or Elon Musk?
Son.
What do you think? Who is the greater gamer? But also, yes, nano machines. Whoa. Elon Musk, I read about it on Twitter, so it must be true. Must be. He doesn't even play the game, and he's one of the best. Hey, his character's dead now. Elon Ma lost the character while Elon was in a Twitter space talking about, like, crypto, I think. I don't remember what the topic was. But the character legit died during a Twitter space where Elon was, like, talking about some shit. I think it was crypto. He didn't even need to pick up the Chaos Orbs. Bro, seeing him walk past a Chaos Orb in PoE 2, I lost my shit. I've played for like 40 hours and I've seen 2 Chaos Orbs. Watching him just walk right past a Chaos Orb because he doesn't have a fucking loot filter, I actually just about had a brain hemorrhage. I swear to God. Did you guys see him memeing it though? And someone asked him who the guy that was playing his account was, and he said, yeah, there's actually this great guy who's been playing the account for me. He's Chinese. His name is Elon Ma. You guys see that clip of him on stream like a couple days later talking about it? Because that genuinely was very funny. Yeah, Yi Long Ma being the Chinese guy who's playing his account for him was fucking hilarious to me. That was like a genuine, like, okay, yeah, this was a stupid situation for you to get yourself in, but well played. That's a good joke. That's pretty good. Fuck! Hate that attack. Oh no, here it comes again. God damn it. And if I back off, I can't punish it, which is infuriating. A what? Oh, I could have had it if I did the jab, 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 jab. Come on. Oh no! What the fuck?
Let's go.
Got really triggered when Asmongold called him out. Yeah, him leaking the DMs and stuff on Asmon and saying that Asmon has like this ghost corporation that like runs his whole account for him behind the scenes, and that he's not actually like the guy making decisions on his channel and everything. That was like a crazy crash out on Twitter. I could not believe that. Oh my God. I don't wanna. You can't make me.
Is that the best you could do?
Ow. Twitter makes Reddit seem sane. It does now, dude. I don't know what happened. Much like I kind of don't like Asmund, I'm on his side this time. I'm in the same boat. I normally don't like him. He normally has really shit takes, but yeah, the Elon crash out was just wild. Well, to be fair, it's because Elon just doesn't apparently understand that YouTubers have video editors. So when Asmund mentioned that he had to like pay his editors, Elon took that as like editors who were overseeing Asmund and like telling him what to do, like on stream and on YouTube and stuff. What happened between Elon and Asmund? They fucking beefed on Twitter, on main, over the PoE2 situation. If you missed all that, that's a genuine, like that happened. And I still can't believe that that happened, but that happened. The two of them were going back and forth on main on Twitter in regards to the PoE2 situation. Anyway, 13 pages of text. Solidus tumbled from the roof of Federal Hall. I threw my hand out for him, but caught nothing but air. Solidus's body fell in silence. I couldn't do anything but watch. The moment his body hit the ground, I was enveloped in a blindingly powerful light. When the light cleared, I found myself in the hideout. Otacon and Olga stood right in front of me. Otacon raised his hand. Hi, welcome back, Snake. Your return could mean that I'll be next to go, said Olga. We'll miss you. Olga smiled gently. I'll miss you too, but I have to go. There's somebody I want to see. Your kid? Olga looked at me in surprise. What? I don't have any children. Not yet. She lowered her eyes as if embarrassed and said, my husband is waiting for me. Husband? Otacon and I exclaimed in shock. That's right. In my universe. I quickly interrupted her. No, we'd probably be better off not knowing. Olga smiled broadly. A bright light enveloped her body, and she was gone. Otacon said sadly, she's gone. Yeah. But now that I think of it, the snake standing in front of me seems different from the snake I know from my universe. It was just as Otacon said. In an uncountable number of parallel universes, there had to be some that were incredibly similar. We hadn't felt anything out of the ordinary, but it was possible that the Otacon in front of me was a millimeter taller than the Otacon I knew. Or maybe he didn't like dogs. Perhaps his father was still alive. The memories we thought we shared might have been erased from existence, but there was no way to check for sure. As I stood engrossed in thought, Otacon extended an open palm. The snake in my universe owes me $100. Ignoring him, I said, the Otacon from my universe wouldn't be angry even if I told him I accidentally broke one of his action figure toys. Otacon's eyes widened in shock. What? Which one did you break? I let out a laugh. Soon both of us were laughing. We realized something. We might not have the same shared memories, and perhaps we'd be going to different universes shortly. But one thing was clear. We were friends. The world filled with bright light. Otacon and I shook hands. When I came to, I was sitting in a chair in the hideout. I looked around the room. It was the same hideout as ever. There was no trace of the damage Solidus had caused. Had I returned to just before the whole incident even happened? My path of vision crossed with Otacon, who was sitting across from me. Did we come back? Asked Otacon. Judging from his tone of voice, it seemed he'd been through a similar experience to mine. But there had to be an uncountable number of universes where nearly the same thing had occurred. I didn't know if this Otacon had been in the same universe with me, and there was no way to check, but I didn't really care. The person sitting in front of me was Otacon. It's all over, said Otacon, stretching. Something occurred to me, and I said, are you sure? What do you mean? I just wonder if it's really over yet. I told Otacon about what I couldn't get out of my head. When I faced Solidus at the end, I really hadn't wanted to fight him. But I did fight, and I killed him. It was as if I hadn't been in control of my own body. Solidus said the Copplethorn engine and the VR system interfered with parallel universes, but what if he was wrong? Or what if there was another device that allowed one to externally observe and interfere with a parallel universe? You're thinking too much, said Otacon, laughing it off. And anyway, he leaned towards me. Did you say you broke one of my action figures? No, I was just... Suddenly, the door opened, and in walked Mei Ling. She looked like nothing had happened to her at all. Hey, check this out. Mei Ling threw us the tabloid she'd brought with her. A monster at Big Shell? Are we not fucking done? Stop. Stop. They're ending it here, right? Good.
Racism about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. It is yours to guard. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission.
His father's still alive? How awful. True. Fuck Huey. When you meet Huey in Peace Walker, the only thing that came to my mind was one day your son will boink your wife. Bro, more like your wife will boink your son. Damn.
The military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Raiden
Is it a cycle? I think it is an endless cycle. I think that's the little twist at the end there.
The future of the country rests with you tonight. I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Otacon did his mother, stepmother. Good for him. So the multiverse story started here. This is where it all began. Fucking MGS2 Snake Tales. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. It took 2 hours. That's the longest Snake Tale, too. All right, there we go. Look at that. Snake Tales E cleared. They're all done. What's crazy is Otacon isn't a virgin. And you don't know what's crazier is that Solid Snake almost certainly is. I'm just saying, there's no way he's not, right? I can't be the only one who thinks this. I likely upset someone with that, but come on, he has to be right. Oh my god, that's true. See? Which MGS is your favorite? For me, it's probably 2. Though this 100% is pushing it. All right. Snake definitely isn't. He was top slick in MGS1. He just downgraded quickly. Nah, Meryl left his bitch ass because she knew. She knew. He wasn't worth it. Oh yeah, Emma is his stepsister, yeah. We gotta zoom to Olga. Speed run to Olga.
Freeze.
I need the USP before we can really get cooking with the dog tags. Thank God. What do you mean, thank God? Sniper Wolf? Did he with Sniper Wolf? Did he? Is that right? Naomi definitely. But maybe with Wolf. It's possible. Solid Snake or Big Boss? Big Boss. Snake outside of what's it? outside of having a great personality and voice, honestly isn't that interesting. Solid Snake, I mean. Big Boss has a lot more going on, like as a character. After all the rest, how can you doubt him? It's true. It's true. What is his Riz game? He's got that oblivious nerd Riz. It's powerful, believe me. Ask your mother.
Freeze.
The fuck was that? What? I wish I was looking at the screen when that happened. Something just flickered.
Snake.
Come on. There we go. I'm just here for the dog tags. Come on. God damn it. Come on, that was a good one, right? You gotta give it to me. There we go. I'm a professional. Professional Olga fighter. At least you'd hope.
I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were
Hello? Is this thing on? Oh shit. Is it on? We're so back. Gotta fix my camera settings. They reset. I can just see that they're wrong. Holy shit. Hello. So we're back. So the Master Collection, here's what happened. I was doing the Olga fight. You saw that, right? And then, while I'm doing the Olga fight, I go to skip the little in-between cutscene, like I press the skip button. It just flat, like, blue screens my PC like that. Just gone. Everything dead. I hit the skip button during that little cutscene. Master Collection fucking freaked out and just blue screened my whole system. So, good job, Konami. Here, this is actually a good opportunity. I showed this off yesterday, but a lot of you guys probably didn't see it. So check this out, right? I'm gonna need someone to do me a favor in a second as well. I mentioned earlier my new custom chat where I couldn't like see, what's it? I couldn't see the polling and all that. Check this out. This is my new little custom chat box that I've got. And this is where I need someone to do me a solid. Someone go over to the Twitch really fast. I showed this yesterday. Go over to the Twitch really fast and say hi YouTube for me in Twitch chat. Someone, anyone. Someone do me a solid. Dude has so many achievements left to get. Hey, we're at 74%. All right? Come on now. Come on now. The best 3? Otacon? Now they're popping up. Look at that. So the reason I'm showing this is because on-screen chat has been a bit of a, you know, an on and off thing here. And, what's it? With me dual streaming now, between both of them, just for like people who want to watch one way or the other, it added a whole new complication to me making a new on-screen chat after our last one broke. But now with this was the first step that I needed. I got this made the other night. Got this put together the other night. And this is going to be the basis for the new on-screen chat, right? Where we've got both together. Like, I got a little YouTube thing. People on YouTube, their profile pictures are showing, right? It's nice. If I go on Twitch, I'll be distracted by other streamers. Wow. That's all, though. The point being, I'm using that already just to be able to, like, read both chats much more easily. And also, it's more colorful than YouTube chat, like, by a long shot. So it is also, like, easier to read at a glance as a streamer. And the font size is bigger than the normal YouTube chat for me as well. It's... because it's all custom, way easier to read, right? So much easier to read. What was it? Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, but that's the foundation for the new on-screen chat. Can't see super chat. I think I can see super chat. The alerts should be working on there. I couldn't see the one earlier, but I think that one might have been weird because it was like a shared TTS thing from like a gift member 2 days ago. The only thing with this chat that I need to fix is that right now, I could pull it back over, but honestly, who cares? Right now, my actual membership emblems, logos, whatever you want to call them. There's a term for them, I can't remember. But like my membership icons, my custom ones for the channel, are not showing right and showing like the default YouTube icons for members right now. I don't know why. And my channel emotes aren't showing either. They're coming through in text form. So yeah, sorry. Best 3. Otacon. Raiden and Venom. I saw that. Lightning Fox, thank you for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Next speed run to the Olga fight. Pray it doesn't blue screen me this time. Venom or Big Boss? Big Boss, but I really like Venom. Much more than the average person, I think. Who is Venom? Chat, he doesn't know. Don't tell him. Don't spoil him. Don't. Even though he's asking, don't. The guy from Marvel. Yes. There you go. Marvel guy. Oh, choose between the three? I thought you meant like choose the best three. Okay. MGS2? Wait, is it specific to the game or is it like the entire character? Like when I say Raiden, is it only MGS2 Raiden or is it like all of Raiden, you know? That's important. Like Raiden in all games?
Snake.
Or just Raiden in 2? Uh-oh. Whoops. Kevin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Because I love Raiden, but admittedly, he's at his weakest in MGS2, and you kind of need like MGS4 and Rising for Raiden to be as interesting as he is. I really like the alert theme. I like snakes on the tanker as well. Personality and aura. It's Otacon. And you said aura? Oh man, okay. Here's the thing. Personality in MGS5. Personality in MGS5 I would give to Ocelot. However, if we're including aura in the discussion, I think Venom lives off of aura. Venom is aura. The dude barely speaks. And yet, he's almost always cool in every scene, even though he never opens his mouth. And then when he does open his mouth, like the 5 times in the game that he says anything, he's dropping like Shakespeare lines on people. Like when he does speak, it's the most meaningful speech in the game. Oh my god, I'm still terrible at this fight all this time. This many attempts. Wide peek it again. You won't. The slow run. Oh, son of a bitch. There. Couldn't do what for Meryl? Sorry? Thank you, Olga. Oh, hold on, my spreadsheet on my phone. There we go.
Freeze.
Don't pay attention to the slide. Thank you. It's definitely not open. So you made a good choice. Michael. All right. Hold on, what's my total percent? For like the entire game right now, we're at 23.8% of dog tags. We got a ways to go, boys. Android or iOS? iOS. Which is crazy, because I'm a tech guy, but iOS. Purely because, and I say this every time, right? Every time I say iOS, because everyone is always like shocked, considering that I'm a tech guy. Here's the thing. All of the fancy shit that you can do on Android, I'm just not interested in doing. Like, I use my phone to text people, call people, scroll Twitter when I'm on the toilet, and watch YouTube when I'm in bed. That's about it. Like, that is legitimately, that is the entire purpose of my phone. That's all I ever do with it. I don't do anything else other than that with my phone. On rare occasion, I use it to take pictures. iPhones have nice cameras. They have very nice cameras, weirdly. But even then, like, if you go through my camera roll, you're gonna scroll back like 10 pictures and you're already going to be looking at shit from a year ago. Like, even me using my camera for anything, incredibly rare. They don't allow third-party installation. What third-party shit am I installing? Like, some people will want to. For me, though, it's like, what would I even want? I need at least one bullet. God damn it.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Apple tax on subscriptions and purchases. Doesn't the Google store have the same 30% cut? Correct me if I'm wrong. How long it is? Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. The infinite ammo bandana is so long in this game.
Freeze.
More expensive than something on Android? Is it? Because I know that people increase the cost because of the 30% tax, but wouldn't they just do that on Google too? Unless Google just doesn't do the same. Google surely still takes a cut, but maybe it's not as high. I don't know. What is the Google store cut? Oh my god, I've been grabbing tags and not tracking them. We'll look back through those later. Whoops. Google is cheaper? I'm curious now. What's it called? Is it called the Google Play Store, right? Yeah. The transaction fee is equivalent to 30% of the price. You receive 70%. They take the same cut. So I guess that companies just don't increase the price on Google Play for some reason, but their commission rate is also 30%. It's the same as Apple's. I was gonna say, because 30% is the standard digital storefront cut, like in tech. Sony takes the same cut on like PlayStation. Oh, I don't have ammo. That's awkward. Xbox takes the same cut. Steam takes the same cut. Nintendo takes the same cut. Like 30% is the standard. So I figured the Google Play used it. There we go. Wake his ass up. I honestly shouldn't have tranked him. I should have gone for something quicker. Android is 15. Doesn't Android use Google Play? Right? Or am I mistaken? Yeah, Epic does take less. That's kind of Epic's whole thing. Like, because they wanted to try to undercut Steam, they take a smaller cut from devs. They pay devs more of the revenue. I don't actually know what Epic's cut is, to be honest. I don't know what their rate is. He'll wake up eventually, chat. Don't worry. POV. Your buddy passes out at a bar after getting blackout drunk, and you try to wake him up MGS2 style. Just pick him up, drag him a few feet, drop him, repeat until he wakes up. It'll work eventually. No one can escape Gaben's grasp. They all come crawling back to Steam eventually. It's true, because like, just the thing is, we all know that Epic takes less of a cut and that it's better for developers. But we also all know that Epic's user experience is kind of fucking dog shit compared to Steam.
Are you going to shoot me?
Like, Steam is just such a better platform that, what's it? That we all just still use Steam. What the fuck was his name? Wait, I'm not seeing his name. Wasn't it like... Oh, I see it. Okay, never mind. I found it. I was like, did I read his name wrong? Am I crazy? No, we're good. We're good. %30 first year, 15% every subsequent year. Hold on, did I still have it open? I think it said I fucking closed it, god damn it. I think it said that was for like subscriptions, but I think single purchases are still just 30%. Hold on. Oh man. Okay, wait, hold on. Why is theirs so complicated? Okay, so subscriptions, it is that. It's 30% for the first year, and then every year after that, it goes down to 15%. Also, they charge a 15% fee for the first $1 million of earnings to developers. Then what do they do after that? Do they just stop? Oh, you have to apply to a special service tier to get the 15% for only your first million. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I was gonna say, that makes no sense. In South Korea and India, the transaction fee is 4% less than in the rest of the world on Google Play Store. I don't know, their shit is way more complicated. I'm reading like this giant fucking document about it. They have all these like weird conditions where it's like, if this, then this, but also if this, then it's gonna be this, but then if it's this, I could sit there and read that for ages. Even GOG, which is quite pro-consumer, just can't compete with Steam. True. I use GOG more than I use Epic. Definitely. Because GOG is so pro-consumer. It's crazy. Like, if something isn't available on Steam on PC, I don't go to look on Epic next. I go straight to GOG. Wait, what was his name? Takumi, I think I saw? Yeah. If else nesting. Yeah.
Freeze. Huh? Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. David. David W. Where is Deck A Cruise Lounge? That's where I am right now, right? Oh, okay. Appears when entering from a different door. Got it. Can't spell GOG without goat. GOG is great. Every time that I can buy something on GOG as an alternative to Steam, I'm happy with it. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah. If it's not on Steam, the next best thing it can be on is GOG.
Freeze. Are you going to shoot me?
And I've got some great games that I own on GOG, like Diablo and MGS1, the original PC port of MGS1. Matthew Hunt. Song at the end of Snake Tales went so hard. That song was wild. Oh, the original RE port? Okay, I don't fuck with the RE1 PC port. I bought it. I do have the RE trilogy on GOG because I wanted to support it. RE1, it got kind of fucked, but it's because it's based on the old ass PC port from the US. And that port was super fucked. That port had so many issues, and all of those issues are just in the GOG release because that's the one they used, unfortunately. Okay. I wish GOG had regional pricing. Oh, do they not? That's one of the many benefits of living in the US. Is that when there is no regional pricing, it's all priced around us anyway. One of the many, many ways it's lucky to live here. Why am I seeing your name? Why can I see your name? Justice? Or Justin? Why am I seeing his name above his head? Why does it say Justin? Fucking master collection. Why am I seeing his name? This is Justin. It's on the spreadsheet. This is the one dog tag out in this first area that I grabbed. Why am I seeing his name above his head? Ever so slightly. Like it's not supposed to be there. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Whoa.
Freeze. No.
Yes. I'm gonna have to pull you up off that spot, friend.
Please don't.
Shaky. Pay $20 for the RE trilogy. Yeah. I haven't tried the RE3 port yet. I did finally get around to trying the RE2 one. The RE2 one has a lot of issues on GOG too, but it's nowhere near as bad as the RE1 port. But it has a lot of similar issues to RE1, like the audio quality being fucking abysmal. Like, what happened? And maybe it's just because I'm so used to the PS1 version. And the PS1, like, as a system, just in general, had weirdly good audio quality for its time. But, like, dude, the PC, like, sound compression for the RE1 and RE2 ports are wild. They sound like shit. At least, again, when you're comparing it to the PS1 version directly. Where's Deck D? Cruise quarters. Where's Deck D? Oh, I would have cleared Deck D, but I'll go back later and check those in the Yeah, okay. We're going down to deck 2. We're going. The power of CD. You think Metal Gear 1 and 2 need remakes? I think they do. I don't think we will ever get them, though. Because I've said this a lot about Delta. Clearly the reason that Delta is shaping up to be such an overwhelmingly faithful remake is because Konami is playing it safe and trying to win back some goodwill with Delta. And obviously, they can make a great amount of money off of the Metal Gear titles that are already like fantastic and hold up well today by just making them prettier and adding some small quality of life things and then re-releasing them. Which is what they're doing with Delta, right? They're just making it look better. They're adding some small quality of life stuff like the camo quick menu and pushing it out the door. Not in a bad way. That's good. Like, I want that. Especially the camo, like, quick swap menu. Holy fuck, I want that. Right? Holy shit, I want that. With Metal Gear 1 and 2, you would have to actually remake. Like, you'd have to change the design of the game and pretty much start from scratch. And I don't think Konami has the balls to do that at all. Sorry, his name was Travis? Oh, okay, I found him. Wait, this is the engine room. Wait, where is deck 2, chat? Oh, deck 2 is further down. That's right. We had this. We did this before. The last time I ran the tanker. Right? When did Solid Snake learn CQC? Apparently he learned it pre-Metal Gear 1 and then just decided to never use it. Because we hadn't thought of that mechanic yet, frankly. William.
Freeze. Don't shoot.
I won't if you shaky. Oh. There we go.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Drop it. Thank you. Luke.
Freeze. No.
Actually, I should be fine with that, right?
Please don't.
Apparently. Upgrade to Battle Mage? What do you mean Battle Mage? What are you talking about, Willis? Alright. One more in here. My fondness for my backlog has grown. Dude, I don't know what the fuck. The 50 series might be a shit show. We'll see. I think that if the 50 series is a shit show, looking at the positives here, I think that it will be a wake-up call for GPU manufacturers. And hopefully it should swing the pendulum back, right? It's a bit idealistic of me, but hey, it's happening with live service. Like we're on the tail end of of the death of live service right now because of that very thing.
Snake,
So
wait, don't move.
I see
maybe.
some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to
Let me guess. Semtex.
exactly plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right.
Yes, you will,
Not
Snake.
in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors.
He's just gonna keep
Looks
saying
like
it.
I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Yes.
That's the control.
Why am I listening to this? We just did the tanker section like not long ago at all. Whoa.
It was nothing.
Just learn that phrase, gotta get the most out of it. Does kind of sound like that, to be honest.
Tunnel bridge checkpoint passed.
All right, there's 3 guys down this hallway we need.
Personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
No, frame gen is so stupid. Like, I don't know why we're just trying to come up with ways to like cheat the system and artificially boost the frame rate rather than just making more powerful cards. But again, I think that this is a trend that's going to progress to the point where it like shits the bed, and then we're just gonna start making more powerful cards. At least that would be my guess. Or maybe it will just get good. I don't know. Adam. Thank you, Adam. Approach remakes like the ship of Theseus? What does that mean? What does that mean? Do I approach it like the ship of Theseus?
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. David? Just chilling out on the graphics. I was talking about that with a buddy the other night. I was like, dude, remember like games in like 2019, right? We were getting like RE2 remake, Metro Exodus, shit like that, like literally at the very, very beginning of 2019, like January, February. Those games looked great. They ran great. RE2 remake had that weird like reflection bullshit going on where that didn't look very great. But that aside, looked great, ran great, played great. Boom. Was good. But we just had to push it. We just had to keep pushing it further. '50 series will still sell like hotcakes? Probably. Yeah, the screen space reflections in RE2 Remake are particularly bad. Like worse than usual. I want to watch this one at least. I love this one. Because I'm normally not a fan of screen space reflections, but those are like... Granted, they got fixed. If you play the game with ray tracing, like now that that patch came out and that is a thing you can do, it fixes the screen space problem. Looks so much better with ray tracing on instead. But then you have to be able to run it with ray tracing. But it does look considerably better that way. But man, at launch, or if you're just playing without ray tracing, those screen space reflections are really bad. Especially like the main hall of the RPD.
Communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Just the weird grainy reflections fucking everywhere. Awful.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
I refuse to pay that much for AI upscaling. I might buy a 50 series purely just assuming like once they're fully out in the wild and being tested and stuff, like I'm waiting to see, obviously, but I might go for a 5080 potentially and then sell my 4080 to false. I say sell my 4080 to false for like not much money because she needs an upgrade. And frankly, the 5080, if it's even just a little bit faster without upscaling and stuff than the 4080, it's way less money than I spent on my 4080. So I could live with picking that up and then giving false this card for fucking cheap. Win-win. I stay ever so slightly ahead of the curve, and false gets a very cheap, very massive upgrade from her 3060 to the 4080. It's about how you, or who you know, chat. Remember. You just need a friend who needs a work PC that's fucking juiced out, who suddenly is sitting on a powerful card they don't need anymore. It's all about how you, or who you know. Why do I keep saying how you know? All about who you know.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you
I was gonna watch the Ocelot scene. I gave up. I want to speed through the dog tags, to be honest. I watched all the tanker stuff again, doing the very easy run.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a counter to these pirate
First of all,
resistance forces.
I need to be at full health for this, actually.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear
So there's the guy at the bottom.
another Metal Gear.
I remember this, I think. Right, there's two guys in this room. That is right.
Thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to
Gift of the Silver Tongue, I know. You should hear me record scripts.
and our Ray.
Goes so fast, obviously.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Freeze.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to
Is it not him?
of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Freeze.
There is a guy in here with a tag other than the guy up top.
Aircraft carriers
I know that.
by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Shit.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This
I can't believe it. You turn it on and forget it was on the entire time. It depends on the implementation with ray tracing.
Snake? Snake!
Some games, it's like transformative. Like,
we initiated development.
but it all depends mostly on what their non-ray trace lighting system is actually doing, is where you'll see a lot of difference or little difference. It's all kind of dependent on that. I'm trying to think. Like, if let's UE5, right? If they're using Lumen as their basic lighting engine, and then you turn on ray tracing, you're not going to notice much of a difference between Lumen and like actual ray tracing. They look so similar.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Oh my god, I can't grab it. Okay, thank god. Marco.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine.
What is this next room called? That's hold number 2.
Interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Freeze.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Oh. That guy in his boxers is the guy with the tag.
Will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine
Yeah,
Corps, will play
that's
a
the
central
guy.
role in its military affairs.
Wait a minute, I have the bandana?
Ours is not
All right, chat, I have a strategy.
project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature
I have a
than
strategy.
nations.
You just wait.
This is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are
This is gonna be so good.
derail our own Ray project.
Check this shit out.
But I promise you that they will not succeed.
They could make what into the scene,
I
Raiden?
have a daughter.
Man, my speech at this point. How will you get to him? Behold my plan.
Experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, it's
bandana time.
World to the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Correct. It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets
This is what the bandana's
with
for.
accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the
This
ultimate
exact
weapon
scenario, chat.
to guard. Like your old
Why else would they give this to you? Okay, terrible idea. No.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Well, I don't. How else am I gonna do it? Like on the flip side, how the fuck else am I doing it?
not to mention interference from major players. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own.
Oh man, this is even better.
Think twice about their nuclear strategy.
I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner.
Military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a
This is a genuine
central role in
strategy.
military affairs.
Greatest you'll ever see. This execution is unheard of.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in
If nothing
nations
else,
and navies.
I doubt you've ever seen someone crazy enough to do it.
Controlled fire of nuclear proliferation.
But I got time. Oh, I got time.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
This is what the stealth gameplay is all about.
Have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world to the future generation. As
All right,
a
that's
soldier,
most of them asleep.
I
We'll get the
know
rest
that.
once I'm down there.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
The map is so good. They're all fucking conked out, aside from like this very right-hand side.
Tactical information distribution system identifies
The mini map is incredible.
varying accuracy.
Seeing them all asleep.
Massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon.
But no, we're on easy, so the trank darts last really long.
Means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after
The only time you like the infinite durability suppressor. True.
that nature never gave
This is why we can't allow these things, chat.
Gear we can
This is why this shit can't be allowed right here. Oop, my bad.
George
Good thing no one heard it.
presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official
you.
reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failure that costed his influence in the political community.
what's wrong?
I don't know if I can slip through there. Like, legitimately, I don't know if I can slip through like that. Okay. Ever so slightly different approach.
But this project is vital to the...
Snake, what's wrong? Snake?
I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Fumbled the bag right at the end.
major player. Not to mention interference with major players. But this
Why should it make it sound? It would make a sound. It's still a gun.
sometimes closer to home than you
Like, there's
think.
still...
Always bear that in mind.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal
You know what
Gears
else will render all Metal Gears obsolete? Infinite ammo bandana.
Dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
The only thing that could beat infinite ammo bandana at this rate is a tiger drop.
Its military affairs.
And that's only because tiger drop negates all damage.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I
Why
promise
Solid Snake never fought the Patriots? Why? Because he had the infinite ammo bandana? Or because they would have tiger dropped his ass?
it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children
Watch him fumble this one. No, no, no. I have a new plan, chat.
as a father,
This one's even better.
better world for the future generation.
Same thing,
Soldier, I
but
know
just a little safer. You wait, you wait. Check this out.
Metal Gear Ray
It's better if you see than if I explain to you.
It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Man, I didn't knock out like anyone in the back. What was I doing?
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
It's honestly kind of hard to tell who's awake and who's not.
This new model
Like,
of
at a
weapon
glance.
is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Huh? One of these guys. Oh, it's him.
George Sears surrendered
Oh, wait,
his presidency
and him.
in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official
Slow and steady, boys.
did not, of course,
Hold the line.
development of Metal Gear Rex and Next Generation
It's all coming together now.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development
Which one of you?
Shadow
Him.
Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated
There.
intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flesh out and rid our country of these corrupt...
What were you thinking? Snake! Snake!
Not to mention interference from a major player. But not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is
Son of a
vital to
bitch.
the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
My class in
This
school.
weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
I have a plan, he says. I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to kill anyone. Who made that rule? Kojima, more like hack fraud man.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
Throw back to the legendary hack fraud man comment. It's about that time. trying that 3 times took like more than 5 minutes. But
Okay.
good progress was made. Hold on, how do I exit again? Oh yeah, here we go. I just want to go to the menu real quick and from here check those couple tags that I'm not entirely sure I got or not. I just don't want to check them off without having them, is all. I did have a plan. It just was slightly questionable. Okay. Is it in special? Yeah, dog tag viewer. Okay. It's such a weird category to put it under, but there it is. For the tanker on easy, I'm looking, did I get 10 and 11? Yes. 28.68%. Not too shabby. See you in a few days. We'll see you around Hazriel. Oh, I have to... Yeah, there we go. Game runs in full screen. Pain in the ass. Keep up the videos. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Appreciate it. But it is about that time. Before you leave, chat. Before you leave. Hold on now. I am going to be on False's stream on Twitch in a little less than 3 hours from now, playing Halo Infinite. She hasn't played it. It's her first time going through it. The very end of us playing all the Halo games in co-op. This is her link tree, right? Yeah, there we go. Is that not working on my Twitch? Doesn't look like it's working on my Twitch. Here. Oh, that's right. It didn't work yesterday either. There. On her Twitch. Reminder. In 3 hours from now. So if you're around, you're not doing anything, I'll be there. It'll be a good time. Also. Or sorry, not also. Outside of that, aside from that, I'm good at this, clearly. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. If you guys enjoyed the stream, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of stuff, like Metal Gear tomorrow, actually. Grinding dog tags again tomorrow. But outside of that, we're also 100%ing things like Armored Core, Ace Combat, Resident Evil, Yakuza. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff right now, so come back for any of it. It's all good stuff. If you enjoyed as well on the YouTube side, leave a like, algorithm stuff. You know how it goes. The stream turns into a video once it ends, goes out to recommended and search and all that. So it does give it a little extra push. I'd appreciate it if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube and Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube. On Twitch, they're in like the channel profile, they're in chat commands, whatever. You can find them there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of you back. I'll hope to see all of you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.